So here it is, one of the happiest days in the land of football. Clubs appearing for the first time at the start of a new campaign to reveal their secrets from pre-season. New faces, new tactics, new approaches, but the same old game. We're all in love with football again. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So the wait is finally over. It's time to get to it.
Well, Peter, world-class managers and players wherever you look, and the style that makes it the world's most exciting league. It's hard for really good innovation in the game these days, and yet we have it in abundance in this league.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
I just think what's most important is that both sides give a professional performance.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Real chance! Goal! There is the breakthrough! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Serginho, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out towards the right wing. Now, can they get him away? It's Bebeto. Bebeto. And it's Neymar. Shot could be on. Højlund! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that looks a decent ball. Floated through. That's really well cleared. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mendieta! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got...
Fraser. Can he get it through? Oh, he's onto this. And he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Serginho. Now it's Højlund. It's a pretty loose pass. Højlund is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Has been indicated.
Can he finish? It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A horrible blip, a situation. And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Southampton grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, what? And the shot! And it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Chelsea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Fraser crosses. Costa Curta gets it away. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. And the ball's come loose here. Serginho. That's Bebeto. Bebeto! No, that's just wide. Oh, good spread. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Højlund. And no, that was never going to make it. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Foot in. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. 75 minutes played. Pass is short and sharp. And he's there to clear it. Downs.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Fraser. Fraser. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Højlund is flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Downs. The final 5 minutes. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
He's in plenty of space here. He has found a way through. Neymar. Good ball, good take. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that will be the final act. Chelsea are able to make a statement on opening day. A win which does so much for their feeling ahead of what is to follow. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
We have already started here. And the through ball. And he's intervened well there. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is...
Here's a chance! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Casemiro. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Out of play for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Mendieta. Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Swings it across. Neymar with the clearance. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Mount with... He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that is a good ball to... Can he finish? Goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Costa Curta. Played into space. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. In by header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Chelsea go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Neymar showing good feet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Casemiro. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass somewhat off target. Nunez could try cutting inside here. That's tidy. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's picked his way through. Ahmad, great ball. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! Manchester United are back on level terms. How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's on it, can he get away?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, he's...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game,
Hello,
which is going to be
everybody,
played
and
here
welcome to today's
in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Oh, it's Bebeto. Bebeto. Neymar. Oh, look at the space here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Chelsea with the corner. They're first. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Sumare can get it clear. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. No goals as yet. Now it's Fatawu. Probing pass. Okoli kept his eye on it, and he's there. Sumare. Leicester are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Neymar. Fatawu. Knocks it out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Ball driven towards the far post. Bebeto. Neymar. Distributed tidily. Caught offside that time. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Nunez! And it's a goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Ayew. There's the shot! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back underway. Sumare. And it's Skip. Shifted it to the flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Darwin. That's an imaginative pass. Great chance! He scores! And again they hit the front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Chelsea take the lead. Chowdhury, foot in. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chowdhury. And it's Ayew. Tries to pass it through. And it's been played through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And Messi! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Chelsea have their third corner. He gets big! And that's caused a worry or two. Chelsea finding their passes. Soumare. Branthwaite gets a foot in here. And it's made its way to him. The ball has bounced loose. Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their...
He's having a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitution.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Can he get onto this? And it's been given away. Messi. Serginho. Mendieta. Bebeto. Played out towards the right wing. Messi has it in a wide position. Messi!
Added minutes has been
Great
indicated.
strike! But the keeper's equal. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact. Chowdhury. It'll be a throw-in. Neymar. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Chelsea can reflect on a job really well done. Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top? Madueke! All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. Chelsea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Brilliant save from Alisson! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Saka has it in a wide position. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Darwin. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Played back in. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's got away. Looking for the run. Now it's Rice. Mendieta. Now it's Messi. Now it's Darwin. Oh, that's neat. Gaizka Mendieta. And it's Serginho. He's in a great position. Nunez! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Saka. And it's Ødegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. And he whips it in. And the ball is out of play. Costa Curta. Messi. Now it's Saka. Oh, that's a fine interception. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Rice. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That looks a good ball through, and he's managed to get free. Nunez! Goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
2 added minutes has been
Chelsea
indicated.
have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talk.
Goes for a shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug into...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Number 20.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. Chelsea are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Neymar. Played into space out wide. And it's been played through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Zubimendi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want a
Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So we have a breakthrough. Bullish header! Neymar gets flagged offside.
The attendance for this match was
Odegaard.
61,052.
Oh, good spread. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's Bebeto, and he's intervened well there. He's on it, can he get away? Timber. Now it's Saka. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Zubimendi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Nunez. Lovely feet. Quality ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
No, that was never going to make it. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. There's the delivery. Brilliantly cut out. Zubimendi gets it clear.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14, Gyökeres. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Coming
That
on
is
the
not
field,
gone
number 29, Kai Havertz.
Driving on and making
Number
good
24,
progress.
Nelson. There will be 3 minutes.
That is
added
good
time.
strength. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's that. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story... So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. My name's Peter Drury. Here's a chance! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I've always been a fan of this fella, Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game, cited by so many top players as being a nightmare to face. It's very rare to see him beaten in a one-on-one situation. He just knows how to use his strength and pace to terrific effect.
Okay, interesting. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Mendieta. Neymar. Hannibal. He's in plenty of space here. Bebeto. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, can they get him away? And this is Neymar. And he was alert to it. Still goalless. Played out to the left flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Branthwaite promptly onto that, and that is that. Costa Curta carries the ball down the right. Bebeto. Roberto Carlos, and he's managed to get free. Corner it is. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Deftly away. And it's hoisted clear. Looking tidy in possession here. Cullen. That's Hannibal. Anthony. Passing is crisp and sharp. Anthony. Engages and forces him off the ball. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Great ball, and he's in here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Darwin. Gaizka Mendieta. Now it's come to nothing. Hannibal. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And he was quick to react. Hannibal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And no, that was never going to make it. Kyle Walker. He won't be happy with that one. Ugochukwu. Cullen. Almost an hour gone. Anthony. Hartman. Hartman got a long way forward to join the attack.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Neymar. Bebeto. Oh, just skips past his man. And Bebeto! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bebeto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This is their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Mendieta cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Anthony, he's found a way through. Hannibal, it's a really well-measured ball. An instinctive delivery. Beraldo gets it away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mendieta is onto this. He has found a way through. Mendieta! He has done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Number 9.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say,
Oh no, this does not look good.
Substitution.
And that interception was most necessary.
he read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Darwin. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Gaizka Mendieta.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's neat. Kyle Walker. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mendieta. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's intervened well there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Look at the space here. No way through, so back it comes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's always hard to gauge the true worth of Jordan Henderson, as he's not the type of player you can measure in terms of goals and assists. He'll be the brains in midfield, trying to provide the creative input for players up front whenever possible.
Okay, interesting. Messi. Oh, well measured. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bebeto. And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Looking for the run. He's had a shot! Goal! First blood drawn. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Decent progress down the left. This looks promising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Darwin. Jordan Henderson. Beraldo wins the duel this time.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. In with the challenge. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat,
Let's
and the
hope for
support
more
have
of
had
the
little
same.
to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Bebeto. Nunez receives it in a good position here. And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Mendieta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's being urged to shoot. Costa Curta. Mendieta. Lovely, now then. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well read, nice interception. Serginho. Neymar. Neymar. Gaizka Mendieta. Bebeto. Bebeto!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Showing good
Wissa.
feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ouattara. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Very nicely done. Wriggles his way through. He's picked it, shapes to shoot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The goal scorer.
The lightness of step, the
after
sharpness
82
of movement,
minutes
the certainty of
number
finish.
19.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Number 18. Coming on the
Things
field,
starting to look very
number
comfortable.
30,
Well, I think
number
it's
8,
just the reward for their
Jensen.
application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Now is this the final assault? Great, and Bebeto! They've done it! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
4 added
All
minutes has been
over in
indicated.
seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of a fair... And the referee brings it to a close. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Plays it in low. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Darwin. Can he get onto this?
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games.
Nunez! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And they're at it again, in double quick time! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Truffert. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared without hesitation. Ball's gone out of play. Serginho. Adams. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Beraldo gets a foot in here. Oh, that's a key interception. More and more pressure on the ball here. Semenyo. He is through here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Bebeto. Bebeto. Plenty to aim at here. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Neymar!
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that's fabulous. Good ball, good take. Mendieta couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Tavernier. Semenyo. Great vision. And it's gone all the way through to the
2
keeper.
added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's
That's
a
the first
fair reflection
45
on what
and
we've
we're
just
well on
seen
top.
in this first
Let's
half,
look
Peter.
forward to
Now
more to
they
come
just
in the
need
second
to
half.
make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Chelsea very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Truffert spots it and intercepts. Probing pass. Now Semenyo. Well read, nice interception. Neymar, nicely shaped ball, and he was quick to react. Tavernier. Chelsea 3 up and in almost complete control. And he plays one through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Bebeto has created 1 goal already. Quality ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Bebeto is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bebeto. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Smith. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that is a good ball. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Danger averted for now. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Bebeto. Ambitious ball here. He's on it, can he get away? And he's managed... Shot a goal! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Darwin Núñez.
Chelsea, great chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Costa Curta. And Neymar. And it's Serginho. Neymar. He's gone for goal! They want to be quick to recover this.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Roberto Carlos. That's a nicely shaped ball. Viv. And that will be the final act. Chelsea pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Núñez! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? And that's put paid to a promising move. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Serginho. And this is Bebeto. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Núñez. Still goalless at the moment. O'Reilly. Now this could be a chance. Knocks it out wide. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided, he likes to hug the touchline, play wide, and when he gets that opportunity just to isolate fullbacks, take them on, he can go left and right, and he's very clever as well at ghosting his way into the penalty box, undetected, and popping up with the odd goal.
Okay, interesting. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
I just thought that one needed a tad more lift. Easier said than done, of course.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Mendieta, spread out to the left. O'Reilly producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Welbeck. Branthwaite. Bebeto. Vife. And he's forced to go back. He's looking wide. Toma. He's shifting through the gears here. De Kuyper gets into some space. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Bebeto. Mendieta. He's gone for goal! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Chelsea leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. Bebeto going full steam ahead down the left flank. He won't be happy with that one. De Kuyper. O'Reilly. Looking to play him in. He's being urged to shoot. It's not an especially good pass, that. O'Reilly. And this is Welbeck. Pinches it off him. Now it's Darwin. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Welbeck. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it. Nunez! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Darwin. Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further.
73 minutes is
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
number 29, number 27.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Bebeto. And the shot! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Chelsea are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
4 added minutes has been
Confirmation that there will
indicated.
be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, that was vital. Mendieta, nice-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key character...
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gakpo. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Over to the left. He has found a way through. Wirtz! It's anyone's ball now. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Bebeto. Distributed tidily. Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Beraldo does really well to win the ball there. And here's Nunez. Nunez!
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because...
It's Salah! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough!
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, that was no routine save!
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Konate.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's got away.
Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Frimpong really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Deep into stoppage time. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance.
He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pass somewhat off target. And he's cut it out. Serginho. Mendieta. Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Szoboszlai. Liverpool ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Wirtz. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Szoboszlai. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. The message is clear, none shall pass. Konate. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And this is Bebeto. That's very neat. Neymar! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Kerkez. Van Dijk. Konate. And it's Elliott. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Gaizka Mendieta. Bebeto. Nunez. Bebeto. He's in a good position here. Neymar! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Elliott. Aimed beyond the defence. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Quality ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Szoboszlai. He is through here! So that's it, it is all over. Chelsea came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a super give and go. Played out wide.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Nicely spread. Hoover. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, his fan support out wide. That's an excellent interception. Well, Götze Mendieta has twice been voted best midfielder in Europe, Jim.
Well, he likes to take command of everything from central midfield, Peter, but he's...
Shot a goal! In for the pieces! He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Bebeto. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Serginho. And he's had a hit! Well, that is one way to stop him. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Neymar. He's tried one! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Chelsea carrying a 1-goal lead. Bebeto. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Serginho. Chelsea couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And once more he proves rigid and robust. That's a delicate pass, and he's gone backward here. Danger averted for now. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Darwin. Doherty. Clears it away. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well played and well cleared.
In again. Climbs up big! He's scored! Do not write them off! Back they come!
The goal scorer!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
John Arias!
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Coming on to replace
And it's played in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Arias. Coming on the field is number 11, Wang Hee-chan.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Good chance here! Hoover. And he's only too happy to take that back. Doherty.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now he's off and running. Serginho. Bebeto.
There will be 3
And
minutes at a
Bebeto!
time.
A real chance and a real let-off. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Neymar. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So it does end all square, inspiration, perspiration both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the game? So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds Bebeto! It's off target and by quite a way.
Bebeto probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
He's found a way through. And no, that was never going to make it. Grealish. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto, like so many...
Can he finish? And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Everton finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. Irubenam. Everton deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's in on Ndiaye! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
NDI is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Grealish. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Goes forward. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Bebeto. Roberto Carlos, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Irubenam. Chelsea are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? Mendieta, and he's managed to get free. Mendieta! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have. And we hit half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, nicely intercepted. Serginho. Mendieta. Messi in acres of space out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to... goes for the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Dewsbury Hall. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bebeto could try cutting inside here. Pickford getting this one clear. Irubenam. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Irubenam. Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution in progress.
Roberto Carlos. front-footed pressing going on here. Bebeto, Nunez! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
A case now of complete control. Alcaraz driving on and making good progress. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's onto this. Pickford gets it clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Branthwaite does really well to win the ball there. He's in space and looking for options. That's tidy. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. Garner gets over and intercepts. Alcaraz was looking wide. Caught offside that time. Costa Curta.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Serginho. 4 extra minutes added on. Idrissa Gueye. Now it's Grealish. And it's Garner. Oh, what a mistake! Crosses it in here. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone.
And the referee brings it to a close. Chelsea are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less... So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous
Hello, everybody,
afternoon.
and welcome
The
to
sun
today's
beaming
match.
down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring header! It's there! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly back. Can he finish? They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's really well cleared. He's had it taken off him. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now he's off and running. Aina. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bebeto! Hudson-Odoi, who's set up one goal so far. Neymar. Now it's and Bebeto! Hudson-Odoi. 15 minutes till half-time. Quality ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Darwin.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Wood, and he's away. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Defending of the desperate variety. Hudson-Odoi. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Nunez.
2 added minutes has been
That's just playing
indicated.
it safe and simple.
And it's Serginho. Costa Curta. Mendieta. And that's been intercepted. Anderson. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this. Chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And he plays one through. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Anderson. Taken back almost at once. Shot could be... There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Hudson-Odoi. Anderson. Spread it left. Long time, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance, corner. Wood! No, not the best of headers. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. He's through here. Throw in. And it's Serginho. Roberto Carlos. Played back. That's rather hopeful. He's done very well to get to that.
Serginho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi plays it short.
Goes for a shot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice
Oh,
passing.
great feat, that.
Knocks it out wide. Wood looking understandably energised after his goal. But he's forced to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bebeto delivers. Back in once more. Defending of the desperate variety. Played out towards the right wing. Chance here to counter. Anderson. Hudson-Odoi.
Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 11, Wood.
Nottingham are
Coming on
able
the
now to make
field
their
is
substitution. It's been on the
number
cards for
25.
a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
Nottingham
Number
making
7,
consecutive changes
Callum
here.
Hudson-Odoi. Coming on the field, number 20, number 17.
Neymar.
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the
added
board
time.
is 3. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's chosen to go back. Picked up Bebeto! That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Well, it is quite a scene here. Snow is a significant additional detail in a game that was already hugely anticipated, and it is going to be fascinating to see what part it plays in the unfolding drama. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Nunez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Nunez clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
And the counter is on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the outstanding defender, Mark Gahey, may not be one of the biggest at 6 feet, but he has a calmness and maturity that gives him a real edge, Peter. I think he's also shown remarkable consistency and leadership in recent years.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Decent chance! And he's done it!
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Played out towards the right wing. Sarr was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Mitchell. Wharton heading backwards. Almost half an hour in now. Bebeto. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Roberto Carlos, he gets big! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Mateta. Played out to the right. And it's Messi. Mendieta. And he's managed to get free. Messi's cross. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gaizka Mendieta. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Hughes. Here's Mateta. Nicely spread. Now it's Sarr. Branthwaite does want to stand firm and defend it. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Chelsea have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Chance to shoot! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, good spread. Messi picks it up out wide. That is lovely. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hughes. Looking for the run. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Now it's Bebeto. Tries a shot! They've done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Sarr.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Just eases him off the ball. Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there.
Big chance! Can he finish? They've scored! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Goal!
The lightness of step, the
After
sharpness of
83
movement,
minutes is
the certainty of finish.
number 14,
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Mateta is fourth top scorer in the league. Crystal Palace get themselves back into contention. And Bebeto! He scored! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Substitution.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from
There will
here,
be
they'll need to
5
see the more
minutes added
experienced
time.
lads step up to the plate now.
That's just...
And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of... Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands...
A header!
And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
He's in a great position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. And it's Paquetá, looking tidy in possession here. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the wall's done its job. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Bebeto. And that could set him on his way. Just the goalkeeper to beat.
Decent chance!
Bowen. Nunez receives it in a good position.
Nunez! They've scored!
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ward-Prowse. Probing pass. West Ham were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
just over.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Fulkrug. He's on it. Can he get away? He shifted it to the flank.
Lucas Paqueta.
Here's onto it.
Lucas Paqueta!
And he has kept it out somehow.
Lucas Paqueta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Bowen puts his foot on the gas. It's a mighty effort! It's in!
They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong...
Nunez! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Nunez brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Darwin. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Bebeto.
He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
Kilman. Ward-Prowse. What a throw in. Lucas Paqueta. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Serginho. Costa Curta. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and as their most significant attacker, he isn't about to receive any generous invitations.
Now it's Darwin. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Wan-Bissaka. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Oh, what a climb! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
West Ham get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Chance for a shot! They've scored!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Edson Alvarez.
And it's Souček. Over to the left. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ward-Prowse. Souček. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely weighted ball. And Füllkrug! And it's there! And they are cruising
The
away.
goal scorer.
A momentary
After
lapse
89
mercilessly
minutes.
exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to
Coming
switch
on
off
the
for a
field,
moment.
Number 33, Emerson.
So now the
Number
difference is
39,
3.
Substitution on the field.
Keep the ball and
Number
you win the
11,
game. It really is that
Füllkrug.
simple.
Coming on the field
Irving.
is number 9, Wilson.
Costa Curta
6
cuts it out.
minutes has been indicated.
Mendieta. Irving has given away a free kick. And that will be the final act. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has... Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernd Leno. I think his presence might make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning-fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
Okay, interesting. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Roberto Carlos. Shot could be on. Bebeto! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Bebeto. Turns back here, probably the best option. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar's cross. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Lukic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, well measured. Shoots! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Bassi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Muniz. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's gone direct. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Mendieta. Branthwaite. Bebeto might just make this. Mendieta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Branthwaite. Played back into the centre.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a good ball out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Castagna. Rodrigo Muniz. Better. There's the whistle for half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Distributed tidily. And it's Castagna. Bebeto does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's a nicely shaped ball. Showing good feet.
Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
It's a pretty loose pass. Gets to show off his quick feet. That's a throw. Lukic. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nunez!
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Sessegnon. Iwobi looks to get on the end of this. Serginho. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Messi gets into some space. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Gaizka Mendieta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mendieta. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's in on goal. Neymar.
He's having a shot!
And the keeper threw out a limb.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Good read, needed to be. And